Mahaut, good evening. Brothers and sisters, good evening to our Prime Minister, cabinet colleagues, candidates, Mahaut, and people of the Mahaut constituency, and Dominicans by extension, good night. Brothers and sisters, Honorable Cassanni Laville shall beat and make mincemeat of anyone who put his or her name on a ballot in the Mahaut constituency on December 6, 2022. Tonight, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I would not have been a Dominican worthy of being called a name if I did not take time off to thank you for your support and love over the many years. Thank you very much for voting for me for 4 consecutive constituency elections in the #1 constituency, my dear friends. But tonight, it's not about me. It's about the incoming Member of Parliament for the Mahaut constituency and the promotion of the best political brand in the history of Dominica, the Dominica Labour Party. Over the past week, my dear friends, I've been getting a number of expressions of love. I'm very much grateful for that. But I'm calling you tonight to manifest that love by supporting and voting for Cassanni Laville in every locality within the Mahaut constituency, my dear friends. For those of you who say that Cassanni is not ready, you're wrong. When I first ran for elective office in the Mahaut constituency, I was younger than Cassanni. When I first ran for the Dominica Labour Party, I had no experience in the legislature. He has 3 years. When I first ran for elective office for the Dominica Labour Party in the Mahaut constituency, I had no experience as a minister. He has 3 years. When I first ran, my dear friends, I had no experience working with a member of parliament for the Mahaut constituency. He has been working side by side with me over the years, my dear friends. So therefore, I call on you to ready yourself in Massac, to ready yourself in Mahaut, to ready yourself in Campbell, to ready yourself in Taru and Massac and Kenfield, to ready yourself in Despot and Sylvina Corona, in Layupak, in Sultan, and to vote overwhelmingly for Honorable Cassanni Laville as our new Member of Parliament for the Mahaut constituency. Labour. I am confident, therefore, that I'm giving the baton tonight to continue the legacy of strong and effective representation in the Mahaut constituency to a man who is ready, Casso, for Mahaut. So henceforth, going forward, let there be no doubt that Cassanni Laville is ready to take the baton from Rayburn Blackmoore and to promote the best political brand in the history of Dominica, the Dominica Labour Party. Labour. My dear friends, I could spend hours cataloging the gains we have made over the years in the Mahaut constituency, but the evidence is there for you to see, and at a subsequent time, you will hear more about that. But tonight is about one man only, Cassanni Laville. I call on you, therefore, to have patience with Honorable Cassanni Laville to support his family. The Mahaut constituency is a very huge constituency, and the challenges, therefore, will be endless. I call on you, therefore, not to expect too much in a short period of time, but to work hand in hand with your power rep and the Dominica Labour Party, my dear friends. My dear friends, much has been said about why is Rayburn Blackmoore living. It's not about me. But in life, my dear friends, you have to know when it's time to make an exit. In life, you have to have an appreciation of your own mortality. It does not mean ultimate death, but you have to know when to exit, and to exit with utmost dignity and pride, my dear friends. And that is what the Dominica Labour Party is all about. And I say to you that tomorrow is a very important day going forward. The nomination process of all our candidates throughout the country. And we shall, in the Mahaut constituency and every other constituency, ensure that our candidates are duly nominated tomorrow by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, my dear friends. I want to be brave with me for a while, because a lot have been said about the nomination process that we are not contesting. And let me just tell you why the Workers' Party and others cannot contest. Because truly, they have not met the definition as to what a political party stands for. A political party, from my understanding, is an organization that is constantly putting forward candidates who are relevant to compete in general elections for the express purpose of winning, my dear friends. That organization, therefore, should have a slate of candidates who share a common political ideal, my dear friends. And if we look around you, at the back of our Prime Minister, we all shared the common view and the common ideals of politics, my dear friends. And most importantly, my dear friends, that party should have an ideology, a philosophy, my dear friends. The Dominica Labour Party is embracing a mantra of all shall eat. That is why you heard from Senior Minister, we have been building homes throughout the country, educating our people, empowering the human resource base to make Dominica dynamic and blessed, my dear friends. Therefore, the other party does not meet that criteria, my dear friends, because they don't even have a leader. It has nothing to do with any form of reform. It has to do with the lack of readiness. A political party was never meant to have been a pressure group, my dear friend. It must therefore have a national appeal, and that is what the Dominica Labour Party brings to you, my dear friends. Labour. So, after nomination day, there is another historic landmark to take place in Dominica, and that's the walk, the mother of all walk, my dear friends. We shall march from where? The Pottersville Savannah into Newtown, and to show them what a walk and a march ought to be in a democratic environment. And what we saw today from 3 to 9 o'clock is a demonstration that Dominicans are tired of noise making and vilification, and we are saying no to the burning of streets in our country. We are saying no to the pelting of stone in our country. We are saying no to the breaking of roads in this country, and we shall ensure that anyone who offends the law must therefore have the appreciation of the consequences of the action, and they shall pay, my dear friends, if they attempt to disrupt the nomination process tomorrow, my dear friends. So, notwithstanding the calling of elections, there remains the Prime Minister and ministers of government. The government is in action, my dear friends. And as I close, let me just say something to you here tonight, because tonight belongs to Cassanni. And I want all of you here tonight to do some introspection, some thinking, some pondering. We are in a guava season, not only in Dominica, but in the Caribbean and the world by extension. We just came from a COVID crisis. What that means, disruption to both the supply and production chain and the consequential effect of price inflation and difficult times insofar as cost of living is concerned. You heard Senior Minister made reference to climate change. We have our people in the Southeast suffering, but with the steady hand of our Prime Minister, and the Dominica Labour Party, we are bringing relief to them, my dear friends, and making them relevant in this country, my dear friends. It means, therefore, in this current climate, we have an obligation as a party, as individuals, as Dominicans, to reimagine this country for a great reset and to reorient our efforts in a collective endeavor to push this country forward. What is needed, therefore, is not a party that cannot even agree as to whether to contest or not to contest. If they cannot agree on the basic ideals of what a political party ought to be, can they really agree on serious policy matters? Can they? Therefore, how can they take a chance and even think of voting for them? What is needed now, my dear friends, is a leader with safe and steady hands to steady the ship in turbulence time, my dear friends. And that is what Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett brings to the fore, my dear friends. Labour. So, my dear friends, let me just end by saying one thing. Cassanni did not just emerge overnight. All of us in Mahaut know him from Shimiko, it's not so. And as the Minister of Public Works at the time, I can recall saying to Honorable Cassanni, I want you in my ministry because I see you as the next PAREP for the Mahaut constituency. As a consequence, my dear friends, he applied and he was assigned to the Ministry of Public Works. And I, as the minister, put him on the then West Coast Road rehabilitation, now the Eau-Leblanc Highway, my dear friends. And today, it is coming to light. The reality and the dream have been realized. And I'm confident, therefore, that Honorable Cassanni will come with even more vigor and vitality than Ray Blackmoore, and to push this constituency and Dominica by extension forward. Labour. As you heard from our Ostry, an engineer by profession, a very bright fellow, a humble fellow, my dear friends, and shall Mahaut like us, but he shall serve every pocket of the constituency as Ray Blackmoore did, or even better. So tonight, let me just say thank you for all those of you who served in the various party groups, all those of you who served as agent. And I feel so fulfilled here tonight to see the quick transition from Ray Blackmoore to Cassanni Laville. That is what we must promote, my dear friends.